Good day, everyone. This is King B, News and Views, with another video. And this video right here is actually an update to a video that I've done on these two sisters right here 5 months ago. Right? I did a video 5 months ago about these sisters. Right? 5 months ago, that's the video right there. They have solved the 2,000-year-old math equation. Right? So this is an update because once again, they proved the naysayers wrong, right? So this is from Science News, all right? Science News, sciencenews.org, right? Where this, I'm about to read this article. And it says, 2 teenagers have once again proved an ancient math rule. Calcea Johnson and Calcea Johnson proved the Pythagorean theorem using trigonometry. 2 years ago, a couple of high school classmates each composed a mathematical marvel, a trigonometric proof of the Pythagorean theorem. Now they're unveiling 10 more. So they were able to solve a 2,000-year-old math equation that was deemed unsolvable, right? And they just found 10 more ways to solve this 2,000-year-old math equation, right? For over 2,000 years, such proofs were considered impossible. And yet, undeterred, Calcea Johnson and Calcea Johnson published their new proofs October 28th in American Mathematical Monthly. So for 2,000 years, this math equation was considered impossible, right? Impossible. And here comes these two melanated sisters, right? Who solves it, okay? Some people have the impression that you have to be in academia for years and years before you can actually produce some new mathematics, says mathematician Alvaro Lozano Robledo of the University of Connecticut in Storrs. But he says Jackson and Johnson demonstrate that you can make a splash even as a high school student. Yeah, they've done more than make a splash. I don't know how I feel about that statement right there. Jackson is now a pharmacy student at Xavier University of Louisiana in New Orleans, while Johnson is studying environmental engineering at Louisiana State University in Baton Rouge. Mathematical proofs are sequences of statements that demonstrate an assertion is true or false. Pythagoras' theorem, and you see that's the equation right there, relating the length of a right triangle's hypotenuse to those of its other two sides, has been proven many times with algebra and geometry. But in 1927, mathematician Elisha Loomis asserted that the feat could not be done using rules for trigonometry, a subset of geometry that deals with the relationships between angles and side lengths of triangles. He believed that Pythagoras' theorem is so fundamental to trigonometry, any trigonometry-based attempt to prove the theorem would have to first assume it was true, thereby resorting to circular logic. Jackson and Johnson conceived the first of their trigonometry-based proofs in 2022 while seniors at St. Mary's Academy in New Orleans, a Catholic school attended mostly by young black women. At that time, only two other trigonometric proofs of Pythagoras' theorem existed, presented by mathematicians Jason Zimba and Nuno Luzia in 2009-2015, respectively. Working on the early proofs sparked the creative process, Jackson says, and from there we developed additional proofs. After formally presenting their work at an American Mathematical Society meeting in March 2023, the duo set out to publish their findings in a peer-reviewed journal. This proved to be the most daunting task of all, they said in the paper. In addition to writing, the duo had to develop new skills, all while entering college. Remember, they were in high school when they achieved this feat. Learning how to code in LaTeX, a typesetting software, is not so simple when you're also trying to write a 5-page essay with a group and submit a data analysis for a lab they wrote. Nonetheless, they were motivated to finish what they started. It was important to me to have our proofs published to solidify that our work is correct and respectable, Johnson says. According to Jackson and Johnson, trigonometric terms can be defined in two different ways, and this can complicate efforts to prove Pythagoras' theorem. By focusing on just one of these methods, they developed 4 proofs for right triangles with sides of different lengths and 1 for right triangles with 2 equal sides. Among these, one proof stands out to Lozano-Robledo. In it, the students fill one larger triangle with an infinite sequence of smaller triangles and use calculus to find the lengths of the larger triangle's sides. It looks like nothing I've ever seen, Lozano-Robledo says. Jackson and Johnson also leave another 5 proofs for the interested reader to discover, they wrote. The paper includes a lemma, a sort of stepping stone to prove a theorem that provides a clear direction towards the additional proofs, Johnson says. Now that the proofs are published, other people might take the paper and generalize those proofs, or generalize their ideas, or use their ideas in other ways, Lozano-Robledo says. It just opens up a lot of mathematical conversations. Jackson hopes that the paper's publication will inspire other students to see that obstacles are part of the process. Stick with it and you might find yourself achieving more than you thought possible. And that's the end of the article right there. So, wow, what can I say? That's just melanated excellence right there. There's nothing that we can't do. There's nothing that our youth we can achieve. Whatever we put our minds to, our youth can achieve whatever they put their minds to. You see that? Once again, right? And this is a feel-good story. And again, this is an update because I did a video on these 2 young queens right here, right? And this is an update to that story, to that video. All right? We hear so much negative news. There's so much negative news out there that's being reported, and crime, and it's good. This is a feel-good story. We need more stories like this. We need more videos like this. All right? We have our melanated youth are doing amazing things. They're achieving greatness. They're going beyond achieving greatness. All right, and they're not being talked about. So we need to spread the word and help to uplift our youth who are doing things that some deemed impossible. Again, for over 2,000 years, such proofs were considered impossible. I just read it to you, right? And yet our youth are proving them wrong. Proving them wrong, right? We are descendants of royalty. We are more than what we know. Okay? And true knowledge, real knowledge, comes from within. You got to tap in with you got to go within yourself to tap in, right? To that knowledge. It's inside of you, right? It's inside of you. And these 2 sisters right here was able to do that. And made they first off, and it's real, and this part is real important right here. These two sisters right here, and there's other young melanated youths out there who are achieving greatness and doing some incredible feats and amazing work out there. And they need to be protected. All right, they definitely need to be protected, because I've seen a story about this melanated brother. I don't remember which country in Africa, but he created a device that that pulls frequency out of the atmosphere and can power everything from TVs and to vehicles, a helicopter, right? He created a device, okay, and right after they put that information out there about him and what he was able to achieve, a story came out saying that he was poisoned. I don't know if the brother survived that attack or not, but there's always a concern, a great concern, when we are able to show exactly what we're capable of and what we really can do, right? Because this system is not designed for us to achieve anything. This system is designed to keep us down, to oppress us, right? But we are living in the moment right now to where this system is at an end. That's it. And it can no longer keep us down. But they're gonna go out. This system and those who control the system is gonna go out. They're not gonna go down without a fight. So we have to be head on the swivel. We have to look out for each other. We have to watch each other's backs. We have to protect each other. And as I stated in my previous video, and this is real important, right? We have to look beyond the physical. We got to go within ourselves and tap in the source, tap into the all. We got to go within ourselves, find the truth, and seek real knowledge and truth inside. It's in you. And we have to be able to identify each other. We have to be able to identify energy. Okay? As I stated before, you have your own toroidal field. If you don't know what that is, look it up. You have your own toroidal field, right? And you'll be surprised just how big of an area your toroidal field takes up. That's why, for some of you, whoever's watching this video, some of you at least, right, who are sensitive, right, to energy, when you walk into a room, as soon as you walk into that room and there's other people in that room, if someone is not right, if their energy is off, if they're vibrating with negative energy, as soon as you walk into that room, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel that energy. You're gonna feel. It's gonna make you. It's gonna stop you in your tracks. You're gonna start talking to yourself. Hold on, something's not right. I don't like the vibe of this room. I don't like how it feels in this room. Right? It may even cause you to leave and not stay long. You know, say your hellos, whatever. Like if it's a type of gathering and then you leave, or if you do stay, you know immediately, okay, I got to be on point. Something is off, or somebody's not right inside of here. I got to make sure, I'm on point. Okay, and I'm careful while I'm here. Right? And for those of you who have experienced that, you know what I'm talking about. That's just meaning that you felt that energy. You felt that it's a toroidal field. You have your own toroidal field, right? Some may call it an aura. Same thing. Okay, same thing. But we got to be able to identify each other, right? Spiritually, energy. We got to be able to identify each other. That comes first and foremost, right? And this is how we're going to be able to identify each other and also identify those who look like us, but they are not us. Real important. We can't just go off of skin tone, my people. We can't. We can't go off of skin tone, right? We have to go off energy. Very, very, very important, right? And we also have to stop looking outside of ourselves as well, right? No one's coming to save you. Now, that's a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people out there, right? You have to, if you want to find the true source of all creation, you got to go within yourselves. And maybe not everybody can do that, because although they like to say that we all the same, we're all the same. No, we are not. No, we are not. Right? The wheat shall be separated from the tares. Separate the tares from the wheat. Right? It's in your Bible. Okay? But this is a feel-good story, and I'm going to leave it off with this once again. These are the two, the two geniuses. Call them what they are. Respect them for their talent. These two melanated sisters right here, right? Shout out to them. Again, Ms. Calcea Jackson and Calcea Johnson, two geniuses, and I'm sure whatever they do, they're gonna succeed in whatever they decide to do with the rest of their life, their journey, and may they have a successful journey, and may they be protected. All right, may they be protected and watched over, right, by the ancestors. Them and the other youths. I have another video I have to look up. I'm telling you, we have our youth, our melanated youth are doing. A lot of them are going above and beyond and showing who they really are, who we really are, and what we're really capable of. Once again, so shout out to these two sisters once again, and the rest of the youth, our youth out there who are doing great things and achieving the impossible, right? Shout out to them. I'm King B. This is King B News and Views. Shout out to my subscribers. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I do appreciate your comments, even if it takes me a while to get to your comments, or, I may miss a comment, but, I do check. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for sticking with me. It's taken a while, but I'm building this channel up. And, my opinions and my views and what I do and what I stand for and what I talk about is not for everybody. It's only for those who meant to hear my message, will tune in and tap in to the energy that I'm putting out. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you. And for those of you who are not subscribed, if you're watching this video and you feeling the energy I'm putting out, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell to all, so you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. As always, love yourself unconditionally. Keep your loved ones close. Watch each other's backs out there. Plan and have multiple plans so you and yours will be ready for whatever comes our way, right? Head on a swivel out there. Be careful out there, right? And my brothers out there, let's step up. Let's do more to protect our women, our children, our babies, because once again, this video is proof of what our youth are capable of. They're showing what they are capable of, and we need to stand up and protect them at all cost, right? Because there's a lot. This is a feel-good video story right here, but there are also a lot of we got to remember that we are still under attack as a people, as a collective. All right, we're still under attack. We still got targets on us. Let's not forget that. So we need to look out for each other. We need to protect each other. We need to stand up. Right? I'm talking to my brothers out there. We need to stand up more. Some of us are doing that, but some of us are still lost. We need to wake up. All right? Because our women, our children are under assault, because the enemy don't want this. They don't want to see this. They hate this. They hate stories like this. This is what they're trying to stop. This is what they're trying to oppress. Why? Because the Titans have awakened. The Titans are awake now, right? The Titans are awake. This is what they've been trying to prevent. Okay? This is what the war is all about. So we need to stand up and protect them. Okay? Always. We can't rely on the so-called justice system because there has never been justice for us. And that's the truth. Right? The so-called authorities, they're not out to this. Their job is not to protect us. Right? Their job is to uphold the codes and the statutes of the United States Corporation, which is a foreign entity, by the way. Right? It's a company. It's a corporation. That's why there is a president, which there is an upcoming election going on right now. Okay? That's why it's a president and a vice president and a treasurer and a secretary, and a secretary of state, whatever. It's a corporation. And it's a foreign entity. And the corporation is owned by who? Look it up. And that corporation has been bankrupt, by the way, now. Right? That's why you're seeing the uptick in wars and rumors of wars. Right? This system is over. Now we rise and let us take our place. All right? So protect yourselves out there. Stay ready. Right? Protect your energy. This is King B. Peace.